Alright everybody, we are back here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, and it is going on out here. It's happening. There's a lot happening out here in Star Wars land, so I'm going to start off with this big giant building. As usually I start left to right, but I think there's a big elephant in the room, and that's that big giant building right here that you guys can see. The roof is coming along nicely. They are putting on the roof. It looks like they're halfway done with the roof over there. They are moving along really nicely with that. Looks like there's some, I don't know if it's ductwork. I don't see really air conditioning units yet, but I see some ductwork for air conditioning units up there. You tell me. Just a reminder, I am not a construction guru. I do not know what's happening. I just report what I see, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, right, or the proper terminology for what's going on out there. So with the roof going on this big giant building here, let's head over to this section over here. Now, one thing I noticed is that the scaffolding on the inside is gone. I wish that crane was not right there because it is blocking my view of the inside, but the scaffolding is gone. You can see the support poles in the middle there. Now remember, this room is the circular room, or that's what we think it is, because it started off as a circular shape, and you can see on the outside here that there is a circular shape, and then they've surrounded it with square walls, and then they're adding over here, which you can see, there's a big room over here, and we don't know what that is, if that's part of the ride, or, you know, a lot of people forget that, yes, there's Battle Escape the ride right here, this giant building and this stuff. But you have to remember, they're going to have restaurants and gift shops and stuff like that. So my money is that this area over here is either queuing, or it's going to be gift shops, or it could even be a restaurant. We really don't know, but I think in this giant building, you're going to see all of the above. You're going to see a ride, you're going to see a restaurant, you're going to see shops for selling merchandise and stuff. That's just my guess. I could be totally wrong. I guarantee you there's going to be a shop. I might be wrong about the restaurant, but I guarantee you there's definitely going to be some merchandise shop in there. There might even be character meet and greets inside this building because it's so large. But look, right here, it looks like it goes underneath the ground right here. I'm going to see if I can get a better angle just a little bit over. So I moved just a little bit over, and not much more, but you can kind of tell, look at the guy right there. You can see that there is some underground entryway or something going on down there. Not really sure what, but there's definitely something. And as I come back here, a lot of stuff happening out here. So as you can see, they're doing some, looks like rebar work or something in there. I'll try to get in a little bit closer. They're putting some, you can see the long rebar they have on the lifts there. They are tying those to the wall there, which they'll probably eventually pour concrete onto and make that a permanent structure. And this crane right here, this big old crane, is picking something up. It's getting something right now. It just moved over there, and it's going to take it into this room right here. Well, I could be wrong. It just lifted up high with nothing on its line. So we'll get back up. Oh, it's moving. It's going somewhere. You can see it. I don't know where it's headed. Is it headed back into the building there? Looks like it's headed back into the building to do some more lifting or construction work or something, but we'll have to get back to that as soon as it does something. So one thing I noticed is they put a lot of dirt against the support walls over here by the train. The train's on the other side of that, and they put a lot of dirt on this mound right there. I'll kind of back up so you can kind of see where it's at. You can see over here all this stuff. These trees are in the way, so I'm going to have to move up to the top floor here. I'm on the emergency stairwell and see if I can get a better angle of what's going on over in that corner. So I moved on down the parking structure so we could see what's going on the Critter Country corner over there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to try to keep this as steady as possible, but you could see the trestle bridge right there. I'm going to go down into the park here in a minute, and I'm going to show you the other side of that. You can see it from inside the park. But you see they're working on that stuff there. They got the train tracks, I'm assuming they're laying down, or they already have down. They're just doing some work around it. don't know what that wall is right there, but that is the pathway into Star Wars Land from Critter Country right there, guys. That is where we will be walking in a couple years. But 2019, sometime in 2019, they say we will be walking that pathway. And we will have no idea that it looked like this at one time. Well, we will, because if you watch this video, you will. But other than that, hey, there's that crane again. Look at it. There it is. It's moving. It's going down into that pit right there. You look at this. So they haven't put the, I'm assuming they're gonna put walls there too, but it's really weird. There's like some downstairs place over there, some basement going on. I'm just really curious to see if that's going to be a part of the ride, if that's a whole nother thing. Only time will tell, but it's definitely getting bigger. I mean, you can look and see, like, they're expanding this big building all the way over here, and it's going to connect, and I think it's going to go over this thing right here, or part of it, because you can see they've put the roof there on the cement part. I wonder if it's going to go over, and then the ride can even go over that part right there. I mean, there's so many options right now of what could really happen with this. It's pretty unbelievable. But they are definitely making huge progress, and you can see they've put a middle floor pretty much in the middle of this. It's like a 6 or 7 story building, and they've basically only built one floor. I know there's some support beams and stuff throughout the building that makes it look like there might be more floors, but you know, who knows? That maybe there will be, maybe there won't be, but for sure they're focusing on this one floor right here, which leads me to believe it just might be a 2-level building with high ceilings, big showrooms, different scenarios of what's going on. It's going to be great to see how we get up above onto that floor from the bottom floor. Is this a fast ride? Is this a slow ride? Is this a trackless ride? What is this ride? I still can't see much of what's going on with the Millennium Falcon attraction over there. I'm not even going to bother going down farther to the left here on the parking structure, because the trees just get in the way. I might go to the right to see if I can see some of the circular stuff, see if there's any movement on that, but so far it looks about the same. I mean, we know it's slow beginnings, they got to get everything secure and everything, and then they'll start doing more detailed work, but right now that building looks pretty much the same. Nothing's really changed to it. So I just noticed as I'm walking down on the Battle Escape building here, they have some air conditioning ductwork right there. I don't even know if that might be an air conditioning unit inside there, but it's definitely some ductwork or something that's going to be carrying air. And I'm walking down here now because it looks like they are building the outer walls to this building. Look right here, you can see on the other side where I can't see, well, you can kind of see through the structure. They have all these beams going up and down, creating a wall on that side of the structure. My guess is by next week when I come out here that this side will be covered too, and they're going to start really working on the inside, but they need to cover it up so that way we can't see what happens. So I think I got us a better shot of the inner circle area there of the big building. It is completely hollow in there. You just have 4 support beams in the middle and then this circular shape in there. What is this? Is this going to be part of the queue? Is this going to be part of the loading system? Is this just part of the ride? Because remember, to the left of that, there's a huge basement. So do you get on the ride, go through the basement, go up into the floors? I mean, oh, I want to know so bad. I so want to know. Check it out, guys. This small crane in front of us right here at this building is picking up one of these green lifts and maneuvering it into the building here. Well, I say into the building because the building hasn't been formed yet, but so it looks like it might be outside, but it is in the building. It is taking it from outside. It's got to lift it up over all that junk right there, and it's going to put it somewhere. I wonder where it's going to go. I don't see a spot for it to land. It seems like there's so much junk unless they're taking it inside the building. I mean, I just saw a guy go down those stairs right there, so he might be, I mean, that lift might be going into the building to do work on Battle Escape on the inside of this building. Sorry, this is like exciting to me. If this is not exciting to you, just stop watching. It's okay. But if you like it, subscribe to this channel. We got more updates coming. Where is he going with that thing? Yeah, he's going inside. They're steering it. They're going inside. Look at that. I want to see them drop that thing in there. Isn't that crazy? They're using a giant crane to move a giant lift into a giant building. It's going. It's going slowly, but it's going. I might speed it up right now for you. And it's disappearing in there. It is almost gone. So right here, you can see the circular part of the Millennium Falcon ride over here. This is a totally separate ride from Battle Escape. I am so zoomed in and it is shaky, so I'm going to try to smooth it out a little bit, but this might come out a little shaky, but that's about the closest I can get to seeing what is going on with that ride right there. So guys, right now I'm going to head down into the parks and see what's happening down in there on the rivers of America. After that, I'm going to come back up here and shoot some time lapse. If you like these videos, subscribe to the channel, share it with all your friends, and we'll see you next week. So I just came down from the parking structure and decided to show you guys what's going on Big Thunder Trail. I know we really can't see much of Star Wars land from Big Thunder Trail, but maybe you can see some of the Rivers of America progress and stuff with what's going on over there. I think there's a lot of new things happening. We saw the Big Thunder Trail last week. I just want to see if they've made any progress, if they planted any new trees, if you can still see the boats coming around the river. I mean, you can see right over here that Mark Twain is docked, but hopefully we can see something new this week. Alright guys, I am super zoomed in and you can see right here there's a fence below, and then right above it is the opening to Star Wars land. You can kind of see into Star Wars land, but all you see right now really is just the construction equipment and a wall, not much. Zoom back out so you can kind of see where I'm at. You see the trestle bridge right there, and there's some construction workers working back there. I'm gonna go see if I can see them. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see any of this through this big old, well, I think, is that a willow tree or something? But you can see back here there are some construction guys back there working. Of course they all decided to stop moving when I start filming, but hey, that's the brakes, right? So right there you can see there's some people that are working on the trestle bridge right there. They are moving and grooving. Well, they're not really grooving, but they're slowly working. I don't know what they got going on there, but look, I'm gonna zoom back here and you can see there's some work on the rock, and then they got this huge crane right there. Oh, where's the top? There it is. The other week they were planting trees and stuff. I'm not sure what they're doing right now, but maybe they're putting railroad track down. Who knows? So this right here is the entrance to Star Wars land from the Frontierland side. You can see up there they got some guys working on the bridge up there, some guy working on the rock work up there. Just check them out here for a minute and see what they got going on. They got some scaffolding up there. I don't know if they're still painting or doing detail work or something, but they're still perfecting it, that's for sure, because the rock work on the far side of this fence is definitely not done. It doesn't look as detailed as the rock work that is over here on the trail. So if I move down the trail a little bit, I can see that there are some more guys doing some work up here on this platform. What looks to me like an outhouse, but probably is not, some sort of decoration, because this is kind of like a post office section here that you go through. So I'm wondering if up there when you're on the train, it's also like a post office section, and maybe where you drop off your mail and stuff. Well, not real mail, but you know, Frontierland mail. From this side of the trail, you can kind of see that, well, you can see the entrance right here is blocked off to Star Wars land from the Fantasyland side. And there are, I can see the bridge work and the woodwork back there. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but there's an opening right underneath it that is visible. And I can't see all the way into Star Wars land from here. One day soon we will be able to. I wonder if when they finish the core part, if they'll open up this fenceway here. Not the entrance to Star Wars land, but at least just open up this fenceway here so we can see what's going on up to the entranceway. Probably not. So I am going to head through the trail here, and I am going to head over to Critter Country to see what kind of progress they're making on Rivers of America and the entrance to Star Wars land over on that side of the park. So I'll meet you there. So from this side, you guys, you can see that you can't see too much more going on besides what was going on last week. You got a bridge right there. You got some work happening over there. Not a lot going on. Not too many people working over there either right now. Maybe they added some more trees to the area, but that's about it. Tell me if you see anything different. So one thing I can definitely see that's different is they have painted the trestle on the bridge there. It's painted this dark brown color, and it looks like they're still painting it or still working on it. But it's coming along nicely over there. I think that's the final thing that they have to be doing is that over there. And the underpath is still concrete, which I'm sure they will cover with wood paneling or something like they did in Frontierland, because this is critter country, and we are back in the woods. So right now they got some crane moving some stuff right here. I don't know. Oh, of course, again, I film. It stops. It gets to the height it is. There's a dump truck coming from underneath though. So they're still working. I was looking through some of the cracks in the wall, and they're doing some electrical work and stuff on this side. But definitely it's moving along. So I'm going to head back up to the parking structure and maybe throw some time lapses here for you of the Star Wars Land construction. So if you like what you see, and if you enjoy these Star Wars Land videos and Rivers of America videos, subscribe to the channel. Hey, give it a share. Share it on Facebook, wherever else, Twitter, wherever else you can share it, and give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time.